MotoGP has roared back into life with the first taste of track action coming at the 2024 Sepang test in Malaysia. There were plenty of new faces in new colours, but it was a familiar name who led the timesheets by the close of the opening day's runs. Jorge Martin posted a 157.951 to take top spot on day one as teams were busy working on their 2024 packages. Starting at Ducati, and once again eyes were cast in the direction of the Gresini boxes as 8-time world champion Marc Marquez got his second taste of the 2023 championship winning Desmo Sedici. He would have been hopeful of building on his P4 finish at the Valencia test, but it was far from smooth sailing for the number 93, who was forced to stop due to some technical problems early in the day before encountering further technical issues shortly after, and then one more time throughout a difficult morning for the Spaniard before he eventually placed P9. It was also a challenging morning for the reigning world champion Pecco Bagnaia, whose turn 11 crash alongside Trackhouse Racing's Raul Fernandez brought out the red flag early in the session. On the technical side of things, factory riders Bagnaia and Enea Bastianini had 123 bike and 124 bike each, with the latest model seemingly just an engine upgrade on last year's machine. At Pramac, black fairings were spotted on Martin's machine, but on first glance it seems the changes were internal. Over at Gresini and VR46, they ran with the 2023 machines from the beginning of last season, which were missing the larger downwash ducts and updated tail unit that we saw on the bike towards the latter end of last season. The opening day of action will have done little to dampen the hype surrounding rookie Pedro Acosta as the Red Bull Gas Tech 3 Starlet continues to take MotoGP by storm. The number 31 sat second on the timesheets at the lunch break, just 2/10 behind Martin, and he remained there until the end of the day as he began testing the latest KTM fairing. On the other side of the gas box, Augusto Fernandez crashed at turn 9 during the morning, while both riders tried out carbon and steel frames during their day's testing. On the factory team, Jack Miller had both bikes equipped with the long top exhaust and short bottom one, while Brad Binder had both bikes with the long bottom and long top exhaust. All 4 RC16s also had the carbon chassis on day one, while Miller also tried a new aero that we saw Danny Pedrosa test before. Yamaha are out to develop a package that could help arrest an alarming slide in results over recent seasons. Following on from their appearance at the shakedown test, Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo ran the new aero on both of their machines, while both riders also had one bike with side pods while the other did not, and they also had one bike with the new tail unit and the other with the older one. There are some encouraging signs on the timesheets, with Quartararo ending the day in third place. It's once again a massive few days for Honda as their new look lineup continue plotting a route back to the top of the MotoGP world. Factory duo Joan Mir and Luca Marini and LCR's Taka Nakagami and Johan Zarco had plenty going on. Day one, we saw Nakagami try the new aluminium swing arm, which we've seen Stefan Bradl use before, while he also has a Kalex one in addition to another aluminium swing arm, leaving them with 3 to test overall. All 4 riders were seen testing a variety of aero setups across the day also, including a rear aero for Marini in a bid to find better stability. On a very busy day, the best placed RC213V was Zarco in P10. After not having much at the Valencia test, Aprilia rolled out a new aero chassis, swing arms and engine in Sepang, in addition to an F1-like aero rig sensor to help monitor airflow around their RSGP. In terms of track action, Maverick Vinales was the quickest Aprilia in P6, while Trackhouse Racing duo Miguel Oliveira and Raul Fernandez both suffered minor crashes. That's a wrap on day one from Malaysia. There are 2 more days of testing to come, so make sure you tune in to MotoGP.com for all the latest news and coverage.